Well, let me tell you something, fuckers. Welcome, everybody, to the One Shot Killers podcast. I'm your host, a hardcore icon, Brandon Scott Noon, with her co-host, the King of Bong Style, Jojo Valvano. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty damn good brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got home from work. Pretty
What?
tired, but
What?
what? But it was a pretty good day. Made some money, and then I came
What?
home. What? And watched Ring of Honor. What? I didn't really enjoy it. What?
Before
But
we get into that, I want to talk about the cuts with Vince that he basically cut the match with Piper Niven and Candice LeRae and Trish. She was gonna have a segment, and they cut that because Vince didn't want it, and they replaced it with the Street Profits versus Cedric and Shelton, which was a freaking 3 minute squash that I didn't care for.
right, and I'm gonna tell you, and I mean, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I agree with it. But what I am going to tell you is this: if you have watched the WWE for over 10, 20 years, they have always treated their women with the absolute utmost disrespect. Fucking, and I mean, look, honestly, all I have to say is go look up Lita's last full time as a WWE full timer in 2006. Watch the way she leaves and the way she was treated her way out the door. It wasn't as a legend, I'll tell you that much. They do not care for women's wrestlers, and this is why. Think about this: Roman Reigns will always have a great, great deal. You know what I mean? They will fight very hard to keep Roman Reigns. When Naomi and Sasha Banks were pissed off, they dropped the titles. They walked out. I can't confirm nor deny if there was any communication of like, hey, what's going on, but I can only assume that there wasn't. You know what I mean? So fucking, I would say honestly, to me, it's like if you have a star like Sasha Banks, and you are willing to just let her walk out the door. You know what I mean? And they know how good she is. That's why she was the workhorse for so long, and they just always did her bogus. And so to me, it's just like the WWE has always treated their women like shit. Fucking the reason Ember Moon left is because WWE wanted the women to dress sexy, and she didn't feel comfortable dressing like fucking Mandy Rose
Yeah.
on a kid show. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's all WWE's ever cared for: show your ass, show your tits, and then kind of get out. Fucking, and it sucks. It completely sucks. This is why my sister stopped watching wrestling. She does
Why
not care for it
a lot of
because
fans.
of that. And and exactly, think about how many little girls first watch this because they think it's interesting. They probably watch it with their brothers or their fathers. And then as you get older, you start to realize what it actually is, and you go, oh,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Honestly, it doesn't shock me, like you said, that they did that, that they cut Candice LeRae versus Piper Niven. It irritates me because like they don't get the time
Yes,
to shine, and it's like, bro, what was the point of bringing Candice LeRae back if you were just gonna job her out at times or take her off TV?
exactly. I mean, like, and this is another thing of disrespect for the women's roster. They just had the whole thing of making Bianca Belair look ghetto, but now fucking, and this goes with the disrespect of the women. The women's Queen's Crown tournament, we've talked about it a good few times, but that tournament altogether, not one match, the whole tournament was 25 minutes. That is not even, see, Raw's 3 hours, so it's not even a quarter of Raw.
This company, man, they really like they need to learn from Impact Wrestling because these women went at it tonight and they delivered. The three matches I've seen tonight were so good. Like you got Deanna Plaza, no, Deanna
Deanna
versus
Purrazzo.
Deanna versus freaking Taylor Wilde, bro. This match was insanely good. This match was better than anything of Raw this week on the women's side. Like this,
And I would. And I'd agree. Like, I think you said earlier, right before we started, you said Impact had more women's segments and matches than just about anything else on the show.
And that I'm counting AEW, I'm counting Ring of Honor, or WWE, like both all three of those places, man. This like literally they had it was Taylor versus Deanna. It was Jody versus Selena something, which was another really really good match between both women. Like honestly, I have never seen both of them before, but wow, really really good match. And then
Hell yeah.
we started off with Jordan Grace versus Misha something. It didn't really show her last name, but another really really good match. And then you had like little backstage segments with the women. They had some other girl shown that it didn't show her name. It just like showed videos of her beating up people, which was really good. So it's like they're showing a lot.
Right, and honestly, like that's more than what you would see on Raw or SmackDown for damn sure. It's more than what you would see on AEW. And I love Ring of Honor's portrayal of Athena, but let's be honest, it's more than what you'd get on Ring of Honor. To me, if I was a women's wrestler, I want to be in Impact Wrestling.
Yeah,
Like
very
they
well.
have the best women's roster. And if I had to say a second company, it'd probably actually be Japan. I love the stuff they've been doing. Like we just got done watching the One Japan show with that triple threat match with Mercedes Monet. I thought it was absolutely incredible. And it
Such a
got
good
like
match.
what, 25 minutes?
Yeah, such a good match. More minutes. That was the one of the longest times for Mercedes because in WWE like they gave her like 10 minutes the most.
Oh, absolutely. And so to see her actually get to compete for almost a half hour and put on an incredible match, like that's what you want for your women superstars. And that's what's going to inspire young girls to want to be in this industry. And, I'm not by any mean I'm a feminist or anything like that. But you got to know right from wrong. And I'd say right now, what WWE's doing is fucking wrong.
100% agree. But I'm gonna start the show off with Athena taking on Lady Frost. I didn't really get to see this match. Like I got to see the ending when Athena basically just destroyed her and won the match. Like I kind of didn't like. I think
Yeah,
it was a 7 minute match because by the time 8:07 hit around, it was over. So I would think it started like 8:01, 8:02. So maybe like
which is crazy. Which you got to include entrances, walk into the ring, and then the celebration at the 8:07 mark. That match had to be about 4 minutes.
yeah. So that's not good, honestly. Lady Frost is really good though, so I hope whatever I did miss, I hope it was really good. But it does seem it was a lot shorter. But I guess it's
But this whole card felt rushed, and it's not
yeah
just on the women; it's on the men as well. Usually, Ring of Honor is a 2-hour show, but tonight it was only an hour.
yeah like an hour and 4 minutes. I literally caught Impact like 8:05. Like I was like, damn.
And I think it was a bad idea to have 8 matches on a 1 hour show because literally everything felt rushed, including the main event. It didn't feel special at all. Like to be honest with you, Joe, this show went in a blur. For me, it seems like at 8:07, I seen the end of Athena versus Lady Fox, which was pretty cool, and then fucking I seen the Christopher Daniels segment. I seen
Talk about that. Let's talk
let's
about the Christopher Daniels because that was a
see,
really good segment.
I thought that was really damn good, and him calling out Joe, I thought was even better. And fucking, I think Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe, that it's two Ring of Honor veterans, two Ring of Honor legends. Literally since the start of the company, they've been there, and to now be back in the company face to face, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a badass match, but. I don't think you can compare this to like TNA Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe. I just feel like both men are
Yeah,
kind of past that point in their career.
I agree with that. I still think it was a great promo. Made Christopher Daniels look awesome, bro. He was so passionate. His eye, I loved his little freaking eye shit. Like, I love Christopher.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if his eye was like really fucked up or.
I think it's just that character. He's playing a really good character on it, but
Oh,
really good
true, but
promo.
and like you said, you can feel the passion and like, and he made that feel like that TV title was the only thing that mattered. And fucking, I think like honestly, this is the kind of promo you want to see on Ring of Honor. It's the kind of promo you want to see on AEW, WWE, Impact. You need more promos with passion, and Ring of Honor doesn't get a lot of segments and promos, unfortunately. But when you get promos like this, they fucking matter.
I agree. Next up, Preston Vance and Roosh defeated basically to me two jobbers. I forgot, I didn't see the name, but they basically squashed them, and this was another quick match. I love Roosh, but I don't know what they're
Yeah,
gonna do.
but Roosh and Vance dominated and fucking which is great for their heel characters, but like you said, there's nothing to really talk about. Match was over before you could even sit down.
Same with the best friends. I love the best friends, but they squashed the jobbers quickly, kind of too. Same with Cage. Brian Cage versus Leon Ruff was kind of back and forth for a bit, but then he crushed him. So another quick match, but I guess
But this was good though.
yeah, it was.
This was one of the better things on the show, and it's crazy. Like, imagine that match got say 5 more minutes.
It could have been even better, bro. But like I said, they might have been jobber matches, but at least the right winners won. So I'll be happy that Best Friends won, Preston Vance and Roosh, and then Cage. I still don't get why he's doing singles. Like he's a trios. Where's his buddies at?
True, but on a wrestling show, Jojo, I want to see actual wrestling matches. I don't just want to see 4 minute squashes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I feel like from a wrestling perspective tonight, this was not it. And I'm not really sure why Ring of Honor was only cut to an hour instead of two. But fucking, if that's the case, I'm sorry, some matches are going to get cut, but fucking only have 4 matches. You know what I mean? So at least when you do have those matches, they matter and they get the time they deserve.
they need to be live, bro. They're not live. They're right after Dynamite, and the crowd's like half dead.
And it takes away from it, honestly.
Yeah.
And maybe record on a different day. And I'm really tired of so when Ring of Honor Honor Club first started, Ring of AEW would use the red, white, and blue, but Ring of Honor would use solid red ropes. It felt different. And now they're just getting lazy. You can tell they're not even changing the ropes at this point. And I know that's not the biggest thing in people's mind, but to me, it's the little things that matter. It shows initiative and effort. And fucking, so just by leaving those fucking red, white, and blue ropes, I'm kind of irritated because I'm like, damn, make this shit feel different. I don't want to feel like I'm watching AEW 2.0.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. And what's with the fruit roll-ups, bro? Like with these women, they're always getting a roll-up.
I don't know. We seen one on Monday. We seen one on Wednesday. We seen
Seen one
one
on
tonight.
Thursday, twice, bro. Jordan Grace got a roll-up, and then literally Sky Blue got a roll-up. What is with these roll-ups?
Oh, I don't even know, good rubber. And
What's
see,
up,
but
Jordan?
what's up, Jordan? How you doing, buddy? And happy Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Happy Thursday, Jordan. I hope you're doing well. And see, come on, come on. There we go. How's everything going with you, bros? I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling. We're talking about some Ring of Honor, some Impact, and we're talking
What?
about the mistreat. What? Talking about old mistreatment of women's wrestlers. What? And then also, I got a pack bowl, and I'm kind of using it
What?
like a microphone. What? This is a pipe bong. What?
Yeah, for real, man. Before we smoke, I want to talk about Rocky Romero's promo.
Oh, true. Rocky Romero cut a damn good promo. And sometimes I gotta be honest, I overlook him as just another member of the best friends.
Me too, man. But this dude has more. Like he can talk on the microphone, and he literally said pure. I'm gonna pure kick your ass or something like that. And by the way, I have a storm in the way, so if you lose me, it's because I got a storm. Because
Oh, you're all good.
my lights just flickered, so I'm hoping this goes away. But yeah,
That
I'm
or
just like
could that or it's gonna be because you're gonna have a one-on-one match with the Undertaker.
yeah. But that scared me though. Like the
Yeah.
lights just went out. Like that was kind of trippy. Like the Undertaker is here.
Ba-da-da.
But actually, Teddy Long is going to be at SmackDown tomorrow. That's another rumor.
What?
He's going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker player.
Well, not only that, tomorrow's the first night of the draft. So, because I hate fucking Adam Pierce. So imagine, bro, imagine Teddy Long's the GM again.
Oh, I would love this, bro. Seriously, let him be the GM of SmackDown. Like seriously.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, the main event of this show was Blake Christian stealing the show. I think the main event was great because Blake Christian's awesome. Like I love Blake Christian, and I felt like this kind of got the most time compared to anything else. And this
I'd
was a really
agree.
good match. This was a really good match with
It was a damn good match, and I'm telling you now, Blake Christian, in say about a year, he's going to be the Ring of Honor champion. He's just got it. Since the first time you had me watch Honor Club till today, Blake Christian has been one of my favorite performers on the roster.
totally agree, man. Totally agree on it. But like you said, this show didn't really have much. Like I preferred Impact tonight over Ring of Honor. If I'm being as like complete honest, I prefer to
Mhm.
talk about this show because this show kicked ass.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The problem is it was only an hour, and you're trying to rush 8 matches in 1 hour. You should have just cut it down to about four, so the matches could have some time.
Yeah, that was the biggest problem. Like every match was like fucking instantly done. It was like 4 minutes the most. The most would be
Tod-
7.
Today is my brother. Woo.
Woo,
Wait,
wait,
what?
did you mean today's your? I don't know.
Every month of wrestling needs different ideas to make it epic and interesting. Yes, what you see this month shouldn't be the same shit you saw last month. I agree. And I'm doing good. God is good. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Amen.
sir.
Woo.
Woo! And I'm very hyped for the draft tomorrow, and we need Cody Rhodes to win the new belt. Would be super epic. He deserves it. I agree he deserves it, but brother, this is the problem about the new belt. They couldn't one, they couldn't have just took a title off of Roman. Two, fucking a big problem as well is yeah, winning the new title is gonna be cool, and I'm sure in a couple months it'll be worth more. But Roman Reigns has not been defeated in almost 1,000 days. 1,000 days. Beating him for that title, knowing how long he's held it, would have meant more and it would have made you more of a star. And so that's why I think it's a good and bad idea. But if you're going to call it the World Heavyweight Championship, then Roman Reigns should not still be called the Undisputed Championship. You should have just dropped the Universal and just had him be the WWE Champion.
Yeah, I agree. But Cody needs to chase Roman and win that title. He does not need to win the world title. That is one person, and that is Seth Rollins or Finn Balor. Those are my two choices for the world title.
Finn Balor is more unlikely, but I can see Rollins. Um, and me and my brother want Cody Rhodes to win the first gold will be push, and it
I
would be
don't
a
want
great
it.
push. It would be a great push, but like I said, nothing's going to be the same as beating Roman. I don't give a damn if you're Finn Balor. Don't give a damn if you're Seth Rollins. Don't give a damn if you're Cody Rhodes. There is no bigger rub than beating Roman right now.
I agree.
That's going to be the biggest thing. And so whoever beats Roman for that title, they're going to get a bigger push than the guy who wins
Anyone.
the world heavyweight title.
I agree.
Mhm.
Which makes the world title feel like not really that big of a like special. It makes it.
I mean, and honestly, it shouldn't. Because, bro, think about this. Fucking, it's not the WWE title. The WWE title is supposed to be the big one. You know what I mean? The world title, honestly, at times in the early 2000s, it was above. It was above. The world. It was above the WWE title, but I think the world title now doesn't mean the same because whoever beats Roman for that title is going to be the guy. You know what I mean? And today, oh, whoops. Today is my brother's birthday. Sorry about that. Oh, you're all good, bro. Happy birthday to him. I hope he's having a great day. Um, see, if Sheamus wins the new belt, it would be a great storyline. Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, L.A. Knight. Yeah, I could see LA Knight winning the Money in the Bank. So I think if for the new belt, maybe Finn, maybe Seth or Drew. I could see that. And hey, via Twitch, what's up, bro? How you doing, Eli? Man, it's good to see you on here. And let's see. But the Roman Reigns will lose the gold until WrestleMania 40. That's why they make the new belt, because the fans are sick of Roman Reigns. So I agree. That's the biggest reason why they made the new belt. But think about this: they could have just took one title off of Roman. He doesn't need to be the undisputed champion. He can just be the WWE champion or the Universal champion, and this wouldn't have been a problem. But now here's my problem. So whoever wins this world title is going to be cool. You know what I mean? I'm sure Seth Rollins will probably win it. That's my honest pick. But it's not the same as beating Roman. Roman is the guy who's not been defeated in so long. He's the guy who's been champion for 1,000 days. Beating Roman Reigns is going to give you a bigger rub, a bigger push than winning this title. And you know what I mean? And I know in a couple months they might push the world title even better, and then it might mean more. But for right now, beating Roman Reigns, that's what's going to get you the biggest rub. And so I just think they went all about it the wrong way, personally. But their biggest mistake was Cody not winning at WrestleMania. Um, and let's see, but and it's got to be L.A. Knight, yeah, or Seth Rollins. Both haven't lost to Roman. Exactly. Roman got the DQ on Seth. He did not beat him clean. Seth has always had Roman's number, and so I think maybe that's why I'd say his name a little more. L.A. Knight, love L.A. Knight, and I hope one day he's a world champion. But he's not booked up quite enough just yet. I know the fans want him. I want him myself. I love LA Knight. But however, just looking at who's currently built up on the roster, unfortunately, with LA Knight, I got to pass. I feel like Finn or Seth might be those two guys right now. And that's because I know Finn's been losing a little bit, but he's been prominent in his roles as well. And that's a big thing, you know what I mean? Staying in storylines that are constantly on TV instead of being off the TV, I think that's a bigger thing than necessarily the wins and losses. But Seth Rollins, man, he's that workhorse. And that's why I got to push his name out there too. Thank you for my brother's birthday wishes. No problem, man. I hope he has a great birthday. Honestly, I wish everybody a happy birthday because they're so important. You never know which one's going to be the last. And more importantly, you've got to celebrate everything. You should celebrate every day, but especially your birthday. You know what I mean? You only turn 21 once. You only turn 22 once. You only turn 23 once. You know what I mean? So you got to enjoy that. And because to me, how crazy the world is, you know what I mean? Somebody's always going, someone's always being born. You know, you got to celebrate life. If you get to make it to 46 and you start to get gray hair, celebrate it because there are people who died at 12. You know what I mean? So to me, celebrate the life that you're given. And yes, beating Roman Reigns is like beating Darth Vader. Exactly. Exactly. That's a great way to look at that. Absolutely. Oh, and it looks like we got young JoJo back. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
It is thunderstorming out here.
Oh, you're all good, bro. You know, I guess Tony Storm's in the area. Where's
For real.
JoJo? He's right here.
Yeah, my bad. If you lose me again, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to go away, but this shit's getting loud.
Oh, it's all good, good brother. And I heard rumors Big E will return tomorrow night, but I don't believe it in the rumors at all. I hope he does.
Me too.
I
I did hear
really
that.
hope Big E does.
I'm gonna take a really quick
I
puff
I
here.
have missed him. Bet, because I have not smoked at all. But I've missed Big E. So this one's for E. I hope you're returning tonight, brother. 3, 2,
2,
1. Burn!
Oh, that
Oh
hurt.
shit, dude, it's still cloudy. um, yes, sir.
But good
Ooh,
brother, I
that's
want
what
to
you
talk
call a
about.
championship level move. And God bless, bros. God bless you. Um, see, yes, whoops. Yes, God controls life and death, and rest in peace to Jerry Springer. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Rest in peace to Jerry. I'm a miss hearing that. I grew up on Jerry Springer and the Maury Show and stuff like that. So I'm a miss hearing Jerry,
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 Jerry.
Jerry.
You know, and I feel bad because now all these people who are going through divorces and need to be on TV or figure out who the father is, you know, we're gonna have to figure out a different show for that now.
Yeah,
Like I said, there's still Maury though, so that's and I'm happy about that. But yeah, rest in peace, Jerry Springer. All jokes aside, man, thank you for the years of entertainment,
yes, sir.
honestly, because like I said, I grew up on Jerry Springer, and that one really sucked today. But once again, it's a reminder: be happy with the life you have. Be thankful for the life you have and those around you, because life can end at any moment. So celebrate everything.
I agree. Amen. Welcome
Yes,
home, JoJo,
sir.
brother.
Amen. Hey. And what
Ooh,
happens when Walter wins the new belt? Would be if
that'd be
Walter
awesome.
was the world champion.
I would love that.
I could see that.
He would chop him
Oh,
up.
that would be awesome. And we need Matt Riddle versus Samoa Joe. Now
Yes,
that
sir.
would be badass.
I
But
do want
Samoa
to.
Joe would kill Matt Riddle.
Yeah, I agree. I do want to talk about Kazarian's promo, bro. This they had a part 1 and 2 video, but part 1 was tonight. And bro, I love Kazarian, bro. I'm so glad they got him back in Impact because
For real, bro.
he talked about his good times, his bad times, and he's basically here, and he basically left Impact or left TNA a while back because they didn't really believe in him, and now I guess next week is part 2, which I'm excited to see because
True. And
dude's great.
AEW after the first 2 years didn't push him, and now he's back in Impact. He's back home, and hopefully he's going to continue to be pushed. But Kazarian to me is one of the best damn wrestlers on one of their rosters. It sucks he's older now, and he's at the end of his career. Because had AEW, Impact, and Ring of Honor been as hot as it is now 10 years ago, I think Kazarian would be one of the biggest names in wrestling.
It's crazy to know that Kazarian and Christopher Daniels are still cutting fantastic babyface promos all these years later.
True, and I'm just hoping one more time we get to hear "I see
See
you."
you for real, man, for real. But another
And
good thing was Kenny King's promo. I love
wait,
Kenny King too.
Jerry Springer was in WWF back in the day? Wait, what?
I didn't know about that, but I know he was with the Bella Twins.
That's right. When the Raw was doing that celebrity
Yeah,
host stuff, yeah. And I'm hyped for tomorrow night. Feels like WrestleMania.
I wouldn't say
Yes,
that, but it should be good tomorrow.
it should feel like a mania. It should be the start of something new. I'm hoping that the draft is really the change that they're promising it to be.
I agree. I hope it's great. I'm really looking forward to it, and I just don't want to be disappointed. So I'm not having my high hopes up there, but I'm looking
Felt.
forward. I'm looking
Because
forward.
what I don't want is another 2018.
Yeah. Oh, we're in charge. 1 month later, same
You're
old
the
shit.
authority now.
Same old shit. Same old
Same
shit.
old
Same
shit.
old shit.
Same old shit. And I don't like AEW dodging Powerhouse. He deserves better, and I love. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Jordan.
you.
Love Powerhouse, man.
Because I'm telling you, bro, Powerhouse should have never lost the title. Wardlow did not need this hot potato with the TNT title, and for AEW and Tony Khan to dog him like that, and now he's on shit with QT Marshall. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just stupid shit to be honest, bro. But another good thing about Impact tonight was Ace Austin and Chris Bay taking on Khan, which is from the Ascension a long time ago, and then his partner Alan Angels from Dark Order. Love Alan
Hell
Angels.
yeah.
This was a really good tag match because it's the Bullet Club for life.
For life.
You
And Dash and Chris
see.
Bay. Dash and Chris Bay is one of the best.
Dude, I love Chris Bay, seriously. And Ace Austin is amazing. One of my favorite pro wrestlers. These guys
Oh,
were amazing.
absolutely. I bet this match fucking killed it.
It did, bro. But you know what killed it more? And this is
What's
just,
that?
it's not surprising, but it's just like, damn. The main event between Diana versus Taylor Wilde, bro. Just these women all tonight, just every match the women had were just up there. And this match just delivered. I totally didn't realize it was for the title until the ending. So this was a title match, which was really, really good to the points where I thought Taylor Wilde was taking the title. And Diana, she retained in the end. And that's when they beat her down and Jordan Grace came to the save. And I guess she's going to chase the title next, which,
Ain't it crazy that Deanna was in WWE and they didn't know what
yeah,
to do with her?
that's crazy. I did see that. I was like, what? Like,
She was on Raw
I don't get
at
it. I
one
think
point,
so was Britt Baker.
and they didn't know what to do with her. Tay Conti was in NXT.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. But like, I really feel I just have that. I know I want to say, mark my words, because I just feel that Trinity is gonna be that surprise tomorrow because it's all about all around the reports, man. Have you not seen every report that's been saying this?
Oh, I've seen it,
It's
but
confirmed.
it's confirmed to the reports. It's not confirmed until we see her. And so for me, like I'm just one of them people, man. I don't do high hopes because I'm not going to be disappointed if it don't happen.
Yeah, but it's just if you got these reliable sources that are saying it's not just like just dumb accounts. Like it's actual real people that I know don't just post shit like that, but when they do, it's legit or it's
And they've been wrong before too. That's what you got
yeah.
to remember. Is anything can be a report. I could say that CM Punk because he was at Monday Night Raw is going to be at Survivor Series. That doesn't mean he is, but fucking it's just like one of those things to where that's why like the reports I hope they happen. You know what I mean? I hope Trinity is on next week's Impact because I miss seeing her in the ring, and I think that would help Impact get a lot of viewers. Because to me, right now, one of the biggest free agents in all of pro wrestling is Trinity, and so to me, it's a great thing if she goes there. But if she doesn't, I'm not going to be disappointed because, I got my hopes so high.
I agree with that. Like I said, I don't always read into reports, but a lot of people have been saying it, and I have that feeling. If it doesn't happen, oh well. But I really feel it's happening, and we're gonna see reports and posts saying she's in impact zone. She's in the impact zone, and then next week we'll see the episode.
And for me, it's like what I would do, honestly, is, as much as great as it would be to have her on a return, I would have Deonna Purrazzo have a women's title match against a mystery opponent at an upcoming pay per view. And on that pay per view is when I would have Trinity debut, and you have her take the title off of Deonna Purrazzo. I think that that's going to sell more. It's going to get more buys for that pay per view. Probably after because people will go back and watch it, but you're still getting the sales off of that, and then you're going to make people want to tune in. Um, like pay per views to me are always the best ways to do debuts or returns.
I agree with that. I just I don't want to put her to the title yet. I think she needs to earn her way up for a year, maybe ish, the most, maybe 6, 7 months, and then give her the title. But I don't
I
think
mean,
she
I
needs to win it on her debut.
I can see what you're saying because you can't use past accomplishments alone, but and I understand we have to look at her as Trinity and not Naomi, but when you think about this, you talk about a woman who bust her ass and was given shit by that company for years. And that, you know what I mean? Randomly booked this on and off again booking that you talk about with the House of Black. I'd almost say that nobody got it worse than Naomi. And you know what I mean? And so it's kind of like when you look at that, I would say she has done more than earned it.
I
And
I can agree with you on that.
but now I understand what you're saying though, because once again, that's WWE, this is Impact, two different characters, yada yada. And I can understand that completely. But like I said, just from when you think about all the bullshit that she's been through for what the last over 10 years, I kind of think those dues kind of paid himself.
I can see where you see that honestly, and I don't see it being wrong because in a way, she does deserve it. I don't really like saying that as much, but in this case, she does.
And so, I mean, like, even like you said, if they have her work up to it for a little bit, I know she's going to get it eventually. That's only a matter of time. But it's just kind of like, I think with her being such a big name as a free agent, you think about her treatment in WWE, it would just make sense for Impact to do it that way. But regardless, when she shows up, if she does show up next week, you're going to get a lot of people talking. And that means the following week on TNA, guess what? You're going to
More
have a lot of
viewers.
people tuning in. Exactly.
Yeah, so honestly, it's all tomorrow because that's when the taping is happening. So if it is true, we will see reports and we'll see pictures and all that good stuff. So if it does happen tomorrow, I'll be happy. If it doesn't, like you said, it's not the end of the world. There's
True.
plenty of other places she could show up. I just think this
True.
is the right move because
Now,
it's
there's
the
another
best
good.
roster.
Oh, God. Yeah. And think about this. Even if she does not go into the title right away, Mickey James, Jordan Grace, I forget the girl who you also said was in the main event tonight. I didn't catch her name full.
Taylor Wilde.
Taylor Wilde. You have those matches. You know what I mean? You could put her up against any woman on the roster. I think you're going to get a damn good match.
I'm all for this, man. I really hope this is what we're gonna see tomorrow because I just, especially that she hasn't like said anything. Like people have been reporting this at all, and normally she's the type to say things. Like if it's not true, she has said it. So I wouldn't see why she wouldn't say it now. And there's been so many reports so many
There,
different articles and stuff. So it's like I don't
There
know.
was one. There was one report she did respond to, and that was when Mercedes Monet came to New Japan. A lot of people were like, "Well, why didn't Trinity follow?" And a lot of people said, "Well, Trinity was too expensive for New Japan." She went on her Instagram and said, "No, that's not true. That's not the reason she didn't show up." So I mean that's the only report she's responded to as far as that. But I agree. You know what I mean? If she wasn't gonna show up or something, I think she would already have answered it. So who knows? But like I said, when you do tune in next week, you're gonna be excited. And if she comes out, that place is going to erupt. And like I said, the following week, I guarantee you Impact gets a lot more views.
I agree, man. Like honestly, a lot of people shit on the show, but honestly, I watched it in the last 2 weeks. It's been improving so much better. Like so much like I said, there's some bad, which some matches I did not care for. It was like a quick 2 minute second match. It was done instantly. I didn't care for it. Like I want to say three things I really didn't care for, but overall I enjoyed this show probably a lot. There's reasons I enjoyed it more. It's a 2 hour show. Raw is 3 hours. I'm good.
And see, and that's why I'm saying no wrestling show other than pay-per-views need to be 3 hours.
That's just so much, bro. I don't want to sit there. I barely want to sit there and watch a 2 hour Raw. You think I want to watch an extra hour? I'm so good.
And a lot of times the third hour tends to be the shittiest.
Yeah, sometimes I don't even want to watch the whole show at all, depending if it starts off shitty. It's like, dude, ugh. But then you got Impact that's killing it. Ring of Honor's up there at times. AEW's doing good. New Japan is doing good. So it's like WWE needs to get their ass up because
Oh,
they're
I
doing
agree
good.
100%.
They're doing good. It's not the greatest.
Let's be honest, they could be doing better.
Yeah, and you got all these other promotions that are doing a lot better. They're doing bad too
But
at times. Don't get me wrong.
now we got is an old piece of shit cutting up scripts and rewriting them all the time.
It ain't me. If it ain't from me, it ain't being written, pal.
Triple H's ideas suck. He's a fucking doofus. We all heard Punk say it. He goes, "That's the only thing I ever agreed with that little bastard on."
Now go get me some coffee, pal.
Before I fire your ass, damn it.
Or I'll fire you anyways.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Vince.
But
Oh,
fucking,
Vinny.
like, I gotta admit, Vince is an asshole, but sometimes he's funny as fuck.
Yeah,
And,
but he's more of an asshole.
true. But honestly, bro, there is exciting news. Minnesota had passed their proposal on legal marijuana in the state for the House. Tomorrow, the Senate is going to go over it, and they have a May 22nd deadline to say yay or nay. But if the Senate says yes, weed will be legal in Minnesota by the summer, and by next year, we'll see dispensaries.
Hell yeah, man. That's good news right there.
Yes, sir. Now, Wisconsin, they don't even have medical weed, so I feel like for them it's going to be a little longer, which kind of sucks. How do you have a state that in 2023 don't even have at least medical? Florida's got medical.
For real. I got literally a dispensary, like, I want to say 30 minutes down the road.
Right, and that's why I'm saying Florida hates drugs, and the fact that they have medical and Wisconsin doesn't, that's just like that's a surprise.
For real, man. I agree.
And see, but the WWE we need WWE to have title shots on Raw and SmackDown to make it better. Well, we like Iron Man matches again. I think honestly, what we need. One, Vince to retire. Two, the
Really
biggest
needed.
thing is getting Kevin Dunn out the company, getting Bruce Pritchard out the company, and fucking bringing back Stephanie McMahon, because I think she was a big help to the company. And also, let it stop with scripts. You know what I mean? Wrestlers it will never get better at promos being a robot, being told to read this and read that. You know what I mean? A promo should come from the heart.
Let them
And
breathe. Let them feel it.
exactly, the best promos have passion in them. And so sometimes you can't script passion. You can only really feel it. So to
Remember,
me, no, go ahead.
remember when Peyton Royce cut one of the best promos on freaking Talking Smack?
Right before, no, it was Raw Talk. Right before she got fired, she was
Yeah,
talking
Raw
about
Talk.
wanting a women's title match, and she cut one of the best fucking promos. And then, like, literally, what? Not even a month later, she was gone.
That was not even, that was no script, bro. That came from the heart. You can totally tell. She was literally like speaking the mind.
She was almost in tears.
Yeah, like, see, that's the stuff I like when you can make me feel. It's like movies and stuff like that. I like to be able to feel, like, feel the show I'm watching.
Exactly. And so to me, I honestly would I would do unscripted promos. And also, I think in is even if you're going to do some kind of script, have bullet points. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if we're going to cut a promo, all I need to know is I'm the good guy, you're the bad guy. You have the title, I want the title. We're facing each other at the pay-per-view. If I can't come up with a promo from that, there's a problem. That's
I
the most basic wrestling promo ever.
I agree.
And so fucking that should and that's all you need is bullet points. And fucking and I would say let the story like we also need people who are passionate storyline writers. I think a big problem with the WWE is the writing team kind of sucks ass.
We need us.
Yes. Well, I
Us,
would say
people that actually care, people that don't just want the money, people that would just sit there and actually think,
do it for
smoke
free.
their weed, and then sit there and talk some wrestling and actually be able to like come up with cool ideas. Like, I don't want to just sit there and freaking, like, who comes up with freaking Keith Lee as Adam Cole's manager, or Adam Cole as his manager, whatever it
As
is.
a bald manager, and he would
Like,
have to have a different name because some people might get Adam Cole confused with Michael Cole.
what the hell are they smoking, bro? Seriously, because it's not the
Some
show.
crack.
Like, oh my gosh, man. I would literally, the matches we come up with and the storylines are 1,000 times better, and we're high.
Exactly. Like for me, one of the biggest things I wanted all of 2021, while it could still happen, was Sasha Banks versus Tony Storm for the SmackDown Women's title. That's all I wanted. And then fucking could not ever get it.
And
Instead
video,
I got a pie to the face with Charlotte Flair.
yeah, that was so bad, bro. You could see her face. Like, she was so, like, embarrassed, like miserable, just wanting to leave. And I'm so glad she did.
You know, or how about this? Cross as the NXT champion, makes his Raw debut and loses
Oh,
in 2 minutes. Or
gosh.
I have three words for you: Keith Bearcat Lee,
Or freaking Butch
EC3,
spraying a bottle. Like, that was so bad, bro. He was literally just looking at the bottle. I'm like, dude, what is going on?
Johnny Drip Drip, and Moist TV.
Cross being on there spraying a bottle, bro. I'll never forget that.
And bro, it's just like you see Vince going, "That was good shit, pal." You know you love that Johnny Drip Drip.
Gosh, it was so bad. Like, it seriously makes me like, why did I watch this show during that time? Like, I
You
must
ain't
have
seen
been.
nothing. You ain't seen nothing that wet since your ex-wife.
Oh shit, dude. But this show, honestly, bro, if I could be honest, Raw sucks. Like, it seriously sucks.
It does. It really fucking does, bro. And it's all because one old fucker, week after week, cuts up the promo, makes changes 5 minutes before the show starts, and goes, "Yeah."
Am I even excited for the draft night 2 on Monday? Because it's a 3-hour Raw, so I want to be excited, but it's like, oh my gosh, here we go again.
Now, I'm hoping that this is what they're saying is true, right? This draft is going to change the WWE. It's going to be the biggest draft of all drafts. But, like typical WWE, like we are talking earlier, 2018, you're the authority now. We listen to you.
Bullshit. For like 1 month, if you
And then
have
we
to.
got and then we got everybody's favorite, same old shit, same old shit,
It was
same old shit.
like I don't like. This is why I like to not be the podcaster that kisses the asses of these companies. Like they need to hear when they do bad shit. They need to hear when they do good shit. But
Exactly.
if they do bad shit, I'm gonna say it. Like
And you know what's crazy though? Fucking, I hate the fans online who go, "We want change," and then they get the change, and then they go, "No, we want the same old shit."
we didn't want that. We wanted the other shit. We want to
Didn't know we
complain.
wanted it. And fucking, and you see Vince going, "See, I told you they wanted that same old shit, pal."
They just didn't know.
But now they
God.
know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, bitch.
This company, man, it gives me headaches. I hope tomorrow's good though. In all honesty, I really hope SmackDown delivers because I don't know. WWE is
Last
just
Friday was ass.
yeah.
And we need Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns for the golds. The way they wrestle each other once in 2014 SummerSlam.
That was good. I could take this 1-on-1.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I remember the SummerSlam match with Roman Reigns versus, Randy Orton versus Brock Lesnar. You talk about a great Randy Orton match.
He
You
got
go
his
back
ass
and watch that one.
whooped.
He got his ass whooped
Worse
like a
than Super
redheaded
Cena.
stepchild.
It was worse than Super Cena.
Oh, absolutely. And the best part is, and this is how great Brock Lesnar is, even the guys in the back thought that was a shoot. Chris Jericho and Lesnar got into a fight that night because Chris was trying to protect Randy.
Because Randy got knocked the fuck out.
Fuck out. And see, Uh, we Stephanie McMahon back. Yes, I agree with you, Brandon. And please, RKO PG. Yeah, fuck
Yes, sir.
PG. Fuck
Fuck
PG.
PG. Yes, but good brother, you ready to smoke one more time?
Yes, sir. I got no more weed, so we're doing wax.
Yeah. The era.
Yeah.
It's the era.
Oh shit. Mom, good.
Please, WWE, deliver something good tomorrow. Make the draft like seriously great and not just shit.
And then you see Vince going, "I'm going to have Omos beat up Seth Rollins." Yeah.
Bro, I seriously don't want to see that. Like that is so much worse than Brock versus Omos. Like who the hell in like seriously, who the
And there are
hell
fans
asked?
online saying it's going to be good.
Well, you know what? I don't say this as often, but you know what? They're freaking morons.
They're men.
I'm glad I don't got a brain of a freaking moron. Cause like, dude, holy shit, man. If you want to see that match, go fuck yourself. I usually don't say this, but I don't give a fuck if I offend someone, cause that's some fuck shit.
He don't give a fuck. And Brock Lesnar destroyed Randy Orton in 2002 on SmackDown 2.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Well, I don't
See,
remember it.
Lesnar has always had Randy's number.
For real. He's like bump, 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 bump,
Bum,
RKO out of
bum,
nowhere.
bum. And then go, see JoJo, I knew you wanted your big beastie boy.
Oh shit, man. But yeah, just I hope tomorrow's good, bro. In all honesty, I hope the show's good. I hope Raw's good. But I have my
You
my
have your doubt.
doubters. Yeah, my doubts. I got that feeling for Raw. SmackDown may be good. I don't know about Raw.
Well, Raw's been trashed the last few episodes.
Cause of Vince, pal.
And you see everybody, and everybody's excited that Vinny's back. Yeah, I know you're excited, and you're really fucking excited. Yeah.
I'm hyped, pal.
He goes, y'all like, here comes the winner.
Oh no, man! Please stay away, Vince. Just stay away.
Bro, and just imagine this. We get Vince McMahon versus Shane McMahon in WrestleMania 40.
Oh my gosh, for the WWE title.
You can see all the little marks losing their minds.
Dude, oh my goodness. At least Jordan agrees Omos versus Seth Rollins is horrible. Yes, sir.
That's because Omos sucks.
He can't wrestle or talk or anything, so get the hell off my TV, please.
Facts, brother. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. 3,
2, 1.
1.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That was some good shit.
Talk about a championship level hit. Holy fuck.
Can Austin Theory winning the new gold? No, please no. Austin Theory.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
That's a no for me.
Oh, bro. I'm sorry, Jordan. I love you, but hell no.
Yeah, that's a hell no. Oh, hell. Vince McMahon versus Seth Rollins. Hell no.
He said it would be horrible.
I agree, man.
And imagine this. Vince beats Rollins the way he beat Pat McAfee.
Oh, my gosh, bro. Vince is like, sing my song, bitches. Here comes.
And then you hear, because, hold on, wait, because then he's going to be like, because Seth Rollins, you've got no chance.
No chance. Oh, no. That's all you could do is laugh about this shit.
Bro, because for real, if you don't laugh, you're just going to get pissed off.
Seriously, I get pissed off so much about this company.
Oh, shit. Man, yeah. Yes, sir, bro. I am high as shit.
Me too, good brother. I'm probably going to head out, though, because this storm is still out here. I can hear the hell out of it.
True. Thunder buddies for life.
Tony Storm, keep it down over there.
Shit. I don't know if you got the Ted reference. Thunder buddies for life.
Fuck you, Thunder. You can suck.
No, you can suck our dicks.
You just got the part.
Oh shit! But with that said, it's like, yes, sir. Yeah, smash that like button, y'all. Shit's free. You know, if there's 2 of y'all done made it 58 minutes in. I don't see why you ain't got to 1 second. Press the like button. It only takes a second. It's free. You ain't got to pay nobody. But last comment. God damn it. Joe, you're going to have to read it.
Shane O'Mac versus Brock Lesnar will be horrible. I agree. No, I don't ever want to see this. But imagine Ruthless Aggression era will be good, though, but today's world. It could have been good back then, but not now.
Oh, God. Brock Lesnar would have beat the dog shit out of Shane McMahon. He would have beat the fuck out of Shane McMahon. Suplex City.
Shane is the best in the world. Remember that.
That's right. That's right. It's not CM Punk. It's not Chris Jericho. We watched it in Saudi Arabia. Shane O'Mac, Shane O'Quad is the best in the world at what he does, tearing his quad.
Yes, sir. Oh, no. For real. Oh, I'm stoned.
Same, good brother. With that said, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been fucking awesome. Too sweet, and good night, everybody.
Later, bro.